Hello, hello, hello. Monday motivation. What a great day it is. Great day to start your week with all of that kind of stuff. If you watched any of these previous ones, you'll know that we take a little bit of a topic and we kind of make it something. And so we've kind of done focus, we've done drive, we've done all sorts of bits and bobs. Most importantly, because you know how forgetful I can be, let me know in the comment section if you can hear me good. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to jump on my social media and just check everything is good there as well. Because you know what? Sometimes it doesn't go to plan. And that's the joys of being live, I suppose. So yes, hopefully you can. Oh well, yeah. Like I say, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, we're going to be talking about gratitude. Gratitude, I think, is so important because the reality is, yeah, it's the thing that makes the difference. So, like I say, let me know in the comment section if you can hear me. Okay. So, what is gratitude? Gratitude is not just all kind of fluffy stuff there as well. Paulette from St. Louis. Paulette St. Louis. Hello, how are you? Yeah, gratitude is it's a bit about everything, to be fair. And it's not woo woo, it is science backed. I'm not a big fan of woo woo stuff, as many of you know. So, practicing gratitude, it's not just about saying thank you, it serves a couple of different purposes. Brilliant. Thank you, Paula. It is good to know you know me. I've got the technical knowledge and sometimes I have the technical know how, but I can't sometimes put them both together. So I like to mess around with it a little bit. Harvey Benjafield is in the house loud and clear. Awesome, Harvey. Hopefully you are well. And so, yes, and again, we are live in various different places. We are on YouTube. Nice to see there. We're kind of saying, Tunde says the sound is perfect, can hear clearly. Lovely jubbly, as they say. So that is good to know. And it's good to have you in the chat as well. So, yes, we're live in various different places: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn as well. If you're on LinkedIn, do drop me a message on there. So, what does gratitude help you with? It helps you with relationships. It helps you sleep better. It helps you be more productive. And most importantly, it is scientifically proven to really help your physical as well as mental health. During this session, as you know, these are 20 minutes long. So we're going to do 10 minutes. We're going to give you some quick life hacks in order to help you with your gratitude. And then we're going to do 10 minutes of eyes closed visualization, hypnosis, meditation, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you have your eyes closed and we'll just be saying some stuff. Jellybean's in the chat as well. Good evening, Jellybean. Hopefully you are well. Great to see you this afternoon as well. I'm looking forward to helping you set up your studio. So that is cool. So let's get into it. Yes, we're going to be diving into kind of creative gratitude hacks. Let me know if you've got some in your kind of, things that you do that you think are going to be perfect for that. Like I say, it's not just about saying thank you. So the first one of those, and this is, I think, is a really good one. I do this one all the time and it really does help. And it's called like gratitude association. What does that mean? That means kind of pair up your process of finding something to be grateful for with an absolutely mundane task. So, like maybe brushing your teeth. So that means every morning when you're brushing your teeth, use that time to think of one thing that you are grateful for, whether that just be a coffee with a friend, something that you've done, something you've ticked off your to-do list. Use that time whilst brushing your teeth, doing something mundane in order to kind of get that process started of gratitude. This works on a couple of levels because over time, it means you associate those mundane tasks first thing in the morning and last thing at night with training your brain about feeling good about some stuff. So I think that's really helpful. It also embeds gratitude and joy into that. The first thing you do in the morning, it really does help that. So it really does it means you don't have to put that much effort in order to find that process of gratitude. And again, it also helps you to find joy in those moments that you probably wouldn't be thinking about normally. So yeah, absolutely. First thing in the morning, gratitude by association. If you've got a mundane task that you do regularly, tie it up with a moment whilst you're doing that and your brain is switched off. Use that moment to kind of think of one or two or three things that you are grateful for that day. And that could be something as simple as your health. You had a great night's sleep. You're excited for something that's happening that day. The great thing about gratitude is it doesn't have to be a massive win. It could be something small as well. So yes, tie it in with that mundane task. it also makes the mundane task a little bit more fun as well. And by association, unconsciously, you're picking that up. And in a very short space of time, you're going to find yourself easily programming your mind to find things that bring you joy and to be grateful for as well. So yeah, absolutely. And like I say, especially doing the brushing your teeth thing, that means first thing in the morning, last thing at night, you're programming your mind for success. And again, like we said, this isn't just about being woo-woo. This is training your brain, your mind to find those things of joy, which is going to make you feel good. And if you're doing it last thing at night when you're brushing your teeth, it means you're getting that stuff out there, which is going to help you sleep better. Let me know if that makes sense as well. So there we go. So yes, it's good to have everybody watching as well. It's good to see that Instagram is working. Instagram can sometimes be a bit hit and miss. I say Instagram hit and miss. Most of the time it is operator error. You would think for a live streamer, I would be a bit more on the ball with this sometimes, but sometimes I just forget to press the button. So yes, that is a simple one. Every single one of us can implement that quick hack every single day without any stress whatsoever. Jane's Flowers Yorkshire is in the chat. Hi Jane, hopefully you are well. Yes, a gratitude time capsule. This one's a little bit different. This one involves maybe a little bit more work, not too much, just a little bit. And that is where you make a note every day of the week. And at the end of that week, you could open that up. It could be longer if you wanted to. Maybe you could do it monthly, every day for a month. Just write yourself a little note. You could put it in the notes app in your phone, if you've got Evernote on your computer or whatever it is that you do. But just one thing that you're grateful for, a nice thing, something that brings you joy. It was maybe the person that served you coffee that smiled and had a conversation. It made you feel good. It might be a friend you've met up with for a coffee and had a great time. It might just be a lot. It could be anything. Think of that thing, but then just write it down. Because what happens is when we experience these things at the time, we forget about them. But by taking that note at the end of each night, writing it down, it means at the end of the week or the end of the month, the time when you kind of want to open that up, you've got this bundle, this explosion of positive things throughout that week that you'd forgotten about, because we forget about the nice stuff. And all of a sudden you've got a highlight reel of your week, your month, however it is you want to go ahead with it. I would say start off weekly just to get those little hits of feel good, and then move that to monthly. And like I said, you then kind of get that highlight reel of positive moments and instant mood boosters. So especially if it comes towards the end of the week, end of the month, and you're feeling a bit stressed over something, you maybe got a deadline coming up, or someone said something that's you're just not feeling 100%, then you can open up your time capsule, your notes, it might be a box, like get yourself a pretty box or something and put it all in there. And then you take that time, you literally open it up, have a look, and all of those things are going to make you feel fantastic as well. And I think that's a really great way of doing that. It also encourages mindfulness as well. And so last one is a gratitude rewind. Now, after this one, we're going to do an eyes closed session after this one, but you'll be completely fine. So before you go to bed, replay the day in rewind, in reverse. I don't know why I say reverse. That sounds a bit strange. But go through in reverse of all the things during the day. Go through and kind of think, what am I thankful for today? I had a productive meeting, I had a great coffee with a friend. I did all of these things. Go through even the smallest interaction, doesn't matter how big or small, no, smallest interaction, go through and just replay that in your mind. It means before you go to bed, you're training your mind to just let go of all that stuff, but you're training your mind to think about positive things before you go to sleep as well. This is really going to help improve, use my words, improve sleep quality. And sleep quality is the absolutely holy grail of all mindfulness. If you sleep well, you're going to do good. So do that just before you go to bed, the gratitude rewind session. And just no matter how small, no matter what interactions, just go through all the positive things that make you feel good, that do good work. That's what you're going to do as well. So they're your three hacks as such. I call them hacks. That makes them sound a bit more aggressive than what they are, but they're just like kind of tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your session, your day. Let me know as well. Do feel free to connect with me on Facebook, YouTube, wherever it is you connect. But if you start using these, let me know how it improves your life. Let me know how good you are doing. And we can all share those wins together. That is what this is about. That's why we kind of spread it on the platforms that we do. And again, we are live streaming using BeLive as well. April says, I'm never saying reverse in any other way now. Exactly. It's going to be reverse. There we go. Sometimes my brain plays tricks on me. Today, I was in a conversation with someone and I meant to say electric car, but I don't say that word often. So I said, imagine driving the road in your electric guitar. And I'm like, where has that come from? But your brain does absolutely play tricks on you sometimes in both good and bad ways. Speaking of playing tricks on you, not that I'm going to play a trick on you, but what I want you to do right now, obviously, if you're driving a vehicle, do not do this. But if you are in a place where you can enjoy yourself, sit back, relax, put on your headphones, do whatever it is you need to do, we're now going to do an eyes closed thing. We do this because it helps you avoid distractions and it helps you really focus inside. I'm going to tell you a little silly story with some metaphors about that change that we talk about. And it says, Da Vinci, he is a good guy, is Da Vinci. That's my laugh of the week. But that's another story. But yes, absolutely. So what I want you to do right now, sit back, lay back, do whatever it is you need to do. Make yourself comfortable. I'm going to play some weird music in the background. Listen to that, look. All the money spent on the production. What I want you to do is just sit back and relax. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. We're going to do some visualization. Nothing strange or mysterious will happen, but what you will find is you can just relax and let go. You can choose to go just as deep as you need to go in order that you can have the learnings and understanding that you need to make it easy for you to find that attitude of gratitude. I want you now to just breathe easily. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow all the tension to just disappear somewhere. Sweep it under the carpet. Let it move away for these next 8 minutes. And during that time, nothing magical could happen, or could it? Who knows? But what I want you to do is just relax. Sit back. Allow the sound of my voice to just wash over your body like a warm, soothing wave. I want you to allow yourself, with your eyes closed now, to just use your imagination, to visualize each and every word that I say. Notice how the sound of my voice makes you feel good. I want you now to just close your eyes tightly down. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a beautiful, sprawling garden. As with all gardens, they do need maintenance. They need to be looked after, tended as such. And if you do so, you get more joy from it. This is no ordinary garden. This is your garden of gratitude. All the budget went on finding that sentence. A living, breathing reflection of a positive moment, people, and experiences of your life. As you step into the garden, I want you to just notice. Notice the paths. Different paths going to different directions. Winding all the way through. And each path will just represent something a little bit different for you, a different part of your day or week. Perhaps there's a path that feels familiar, mundane, boring, just like brushing your teeth. A path that just feels like brewing coffee or waiting for a cup of tea to mash, as we say in Manchester. But on this path, you're going to see a tiny glowing flowers, bright, beautiful. They've been there all along, but you've just not noticed them before. The flowers are blooming. With each small step that you take, the more joyful moment that you tied into your routine. And it's weird because you've not even noticed these beautiful, brightly coloured, glowing flowers before. But now, you notice them growing right before you, more brighter, more beautiful, as they light up the path ahead. I want you to just allow yourself to relax down even more. I want you to take a seat by a clear pathway, maybe by a sparkling stream that winds through the centre of the garden. You can reach into your pocket, pull out that time capsule, something that represents to you what that is. Inside that box, that capsule, even if it's just your phone, inside that is all of the moments, the notes that you have left yourself throughout the week, the memories that you have collected. And what is life if it's not a collection of positive memories? All the thoughts and feelings, things that have made you feel good. As you open it, watch them float up into the air like lanterns, illuminating the garden around you and making it more beautiful as you see the lights shining down. Notice as you experience this, even the ones that you forget about. And finally, just let the day rewind in your mind. Just go through and watch the sunrise and set over this garden. See everything going backwards. See all the memories that you've collected throughout this day. The moments that you are imprinting into your mind so that you never forget the joy and the beauty of the things you've discovered. Go through and remember every vibrant colour, every smell, every sound, everything that just feels amazing. No matter how small, notice how being grateful for these small, tiny things just before you sleep just enables your mind to just be focused right now. You can really appreciate the richness and beauty of the garden by taking the time to focus on the beauty that is around. This garden is always here. This is your garden for you to maintain. It's always growing quietly in the background. But as you focus on it, as you go in and maintain it, as you take care, notice and nurture it, you help it grow into a beautiful, positive space. Every time you visit, it becomes easier and easier to notice the beautiful things that are all around. That's right. I want you now to just take a big deep breath. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to just allow those learnings to lock into your mind. And as you do so, you can feel good. Looking forward to the next session where you just focus inside. But right now, I want you to take all the time that you need to just come back to this moment right now. And as you do so, you can feel good in every way, shape, and form. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. As you open your eyes, just feeling good right now. There we go. So that was our Monday motivation session. And what's really interesting is, as we do, each week we choose a different topic in order to help you get the most out of these sessions, whether that be focus, whether it be something to help your business, but everything is designed to help you be the best person that you can be. This is Monday Motivation. If you want to find me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, please do connect with me. And I'm always open to suggestions of future sessions every Monday at 9 p.m. UK time. And whatever time it is, I think it's 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time in the US. But I'm always open to your suggestions. Do let me know how you get on this week. Whatever it is you have got planned this week, make sure you do it with a sense of gratitude. Make sure you remember those amazing moments and make sure that you come back next Monday where we'll do another session just for you. Take care. Have a great week, whatever it is you're doing. Take care, and I'll see you soon.